Good morning, guys. Welcome to Tashi's blog. Today, I'll be answering to all of your questions, whoever's asked me in YouTube or in Instagram. So, starting with my YouTube questions. Okay, here it goes. Okay, the first question: from where did you order the Coach bag you had in this vlog? Okay, so the Coach bag which I am carrying in my vlog is actually a birthday gift from one of my sister come friend. She's Nisha. So she is one of my sweetest sister, also my friend, you can say. So yeah, thank you, Nisha, once again. So she was the one who gifted me. And yes, moving on to the next question: be my guide while I visit there. I don't know. I I am not a guide, first of all, and there are like a lot of guides, official guides, I mean professional guides, who will be available, okay, when you are coming to visit Sikkim or when you want to explore. Okay, so you can just hire a professional guide when you are here. Okay. How much you love Batuli Mamu? I love Batuli Mamu, but yes, thoda sa Elsa se thoda kam. Moving on to the next question. Tapai Jai ho kun department and Kata from Gangtok, Sikkim, India. I was working as a junior engineer in power department, but right now I am working in Power Grid Corporation of India Limited as an executive engineer, also known as field engineer. Okay, so I'm from West Sikkim. My hometown is in Peling. Okay, so yes, that's all in YouTube. And moving on to my Instagram, the next question is, what's your designation? Yes, like I told you, my designation is a field engineer come executive engineer. And what is your deepest, okay, next question, what is your deepest, darkest secret? My deepest, darkest secret is, you already know, whoever's asked me this question, you already know my deepest, darkest secret, so I don't have to tell you, right? Okay. And tell me a thing you never shared with me or you would never share ever. Well, I mean, I'm just a transparent, I'm like an open book to you, so I don't think there's anything that I haven't shared with you. But if there's anything that I recollect, like in my coming time, then I will definitely tell you. How many do you think is enough for a couple? What kind of question is this? I'm sorry, I didn't get this question. How many do you think is enough for a couple? I am so sorry, I really didn't get this question. If you can just frame your question in a proper way, then maybe I'll be able to answer you. All right. So, okay. Next question is, how many words per minute do you generally speak? Well, I'm a very silent person otherwise, but if you, let's see, if there's any person with whom I'm like very comfortable with, then you can say 1,000 words per minute, because I am a very fast speaker, fast reader, like बहुत ज़्यादा बोलती हूँ मैं. So I have no count कि कितना words actually मैं I can speak in a minute. So yeah, most probably I guess I don't know, I have no count. But yes, if I'm with a very known person, if I'm surrounded by a person with whom I'm very comfortable with, then I normally speak very fast. So fast, you can say like I guess 500 to 800 words per minute. How did you meet me? Well, I met you in social media. Okay. I'm so sorry, I cannot say the other question because that question is really funny. Okay. Okay, who is your inspiration? My inspiration is, well, you can say like my inspiration, I normally get inspired from books that I read, and the books that I normally follow is of Sadhguru, Osho, and all the philosophies and the spiritual ones. And yes, not only that, but there are a lot of fictions and books that are based on reality. So all these kind of books really inspires me. Other than that, there's no particular personal figure that who I look up to. And yes, I can just see that I get inspired by myself. Okay. Tell us about your taken friend. My taken friend is, I'll say in coming time, if my wish gets fulfilled in due course of time, I'm hoping to share the good news very soon. But let's see, what all skills do you have? Skills. Skills, I will not say a skill, but yeah, you can say it if it's like that. But yeah, I like cooking, and I like trying new dishes, I mean, preparing new dishes. And I don't know why, but I love the home chores also. It's like it's kind of therapeutic for me, like, mostly cleaning, arranging things, arranging room and all that. Other than all those stuffs, I like reading, writing, like, I pen down my thoughts, you can say that. And the other things that I normally do are painting and drawing in my iPad. And yes, designing is what I normally do, in my board time. mm, okay, so painting, designing, yes. Other pastime will be my cycling. Okay, and yes, I don't know what you call that. If it is a skill, if you want to see it as a skill, then yeah, so be it. So all these things. And yeah, I mean, as you know that I'm also into music, but I will not say that I'm a professional player or something like that, because I just learned it from YouTube and all. So yeah, music, painting, cooking, and reading, writing, and all these things, I'm mostly into all that. And yes, why don't you feel like studying? Okay, this is another question. Well, when I got into a job, I almost left my academic studies because I got so, engrossed in that field. And because of that, there was a long gap, after I left my studies. So nowadays, when I just delve into this academic studies, I normally don't, feel like studying, because it बहुत ज़्यादा span हो गया, इसीलिए I feel kind of bored. But yes, other than my academic studies, I do my other readings. Okay, yeah, readings as in like fiction, non-fiction, like I told you. Okay. Or you can say that you can assume that I'm a bit lazy in studies now, because it's been a long gap now that I've left. What's the longest you have slept? Longest would be 20 to 10 to 12 hours at the straight. Okay, another question. Why do all beautiful girls love horror serial killer movies? Well, I don't know. Okay, if it's a compliment, then thank you so much. Okay, but I don't know. But yeah, as for my personal choice, I normally go for psycho thriller, horror, and all, because it keeps you so engrossed in that movie, right? And I don't know. I just love all this kind of movies. Yeah. Mm, how can you be so damn pretty? Thank you so much once again, okay, for complimenting me. But you can blame my parents' genes, I guess. And yes, one most important fact I'd like to tell you, it's I think a consistent skincare. Yeah. What is your most favorite thing? My most favorite thing. Mm, my most favorite thing would be my bed, because obviously I'll get to sleep and just to rest, Yeah, if you're saying about an object, then obviously it will be my bed. So this would be the last question. Why do you love making blogs? Because see, I normally try different things, like try new activities, experiment with new stuff. So blog is one such thing which I've always wanted to try for a long time, but I recently started. Like it's just been like from February I started. And yes, as I realized, as I made more and more content, I realized that I got engrossed in my own life, and I was more interested in my life. It keeps me usually occupied, I mean, rather than scrolling down newsfeed or social media and other platforms, I was more into doing some productive stuff. And like, it was making me more interested in my own life, like that. And yes, in the long run, I think it will be a passive source of income also. So yeah, this is one of the reasons that I love making vlogs. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my vlog, and I hope I answered to all your questions to your satisfaction. And those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and don't forget to like my vlogs, just for the algorithm reason. And please don't forget to press on the bell icon for notifications. And yes, keep supporting and sharing Tashi's vlog.